Hello, hello, Scorpio. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I am talking to you about July. And July is going to have 4 weeks, which are going to be the 3rd through the 30th. So that's cool. That means that when I do the layout, there will be only 4 columns, one for each week. And I am programming these cards for you. After which I will program the other cards so we can get busy and go in deep on the first week at the end of this video. So here, I'm going to go ahead and set these over here, and I'm going to go grab these ones. We'll program them for the first week of July, 3rd through the 9th. Well, feisty. Really wanted to get off of there, I guess. Okay, cool. So I'm going to set these aside, and now we'll get into these with cards right away. I'm going to go ahead and lay them out. As I said before, it'll be the 4 columns and 3 rows, as always. First row is where we are, and the theme of the week. Second row is going to be what's blocking us. And the third row will be our solution. I don't read cards upside down, so that's why I always spin them around. It's just how I was taught. Nothing serious. Doesn't change the meaning of the card. Excellent. So off to the side, and here we go. The first week of July, 3rd through the 9th, we have the High Priestess, which is telling us that we have good intuition. So Scorpio, your intuition is spot on this week. Pay attention to your belly and what it's telling you. If you feel good about what's going on, great. Move forward. If you don't, don't. Okay? The 3 of Wands is here to say that what's blocking you is memories from the past. It's important for you to pay attention to what happened in the past, but don't let it stop you, right? We need to take the lesson and move it forward. Don't find yourself ignoring what happened in the past to the point where you're repeating mistakes, right? Nobody likes that. There is, of course, your solution is talking about some friends from the past. This is the 5 of Cups, telling me that you have somebody from the past, a person from your past who is showing up and distracting you from current relationships. You've already learned this, right? This is not news. This is not new information. And you can choose accordingly, all right? We're going to go in depth in this on this week at the end of this video. So I'm just going to move on to the next week, the 10th through the 16th. The King of Wands right here has shown up. So you have somebody of like mind, a male energy person, who is going to be supportive of you this particular week and useful to you in some way. The Ace of Swords showing that there's going to be a power problem and it's blocking you. Somebody's going to be swinging around some power and getting in your way and blocking you from doing what you want to do. That's a drag, and it's the opposite of a gift of power. It's the removal of power. So maybe somebody wants their key back, right? Interesting. So pay attention, see how that goes. And we have the Moon as our solution. This situation with the power is going to have us looking at our dreams and goals one more time and deciding how we want to approach the universe, all right? So keeping that in mind, I just want you to sort of absorb the idea about that so that you're your dreams and goals are on point. You have, you plot your situation, you figure out where you want to go and how you want to get there, and really get into it, okay? Because I want you to be ready, willing, and able to do that. I think that'll be a good thing, right? So if you have your goals in front of you, when you hit this little roadblock, that will be your answer, and you'll be able to plot a new course, maybe around the roadblock. All right. Oh, and the following week, the 17th through the 23rd, we show you with the Two of Wands, with the gateway opportunity. Alrighty, and we want you to appreciate and understand that, and know that you are able to walk forward and handle your business. Okay, this is good stuff. Interestingly, the Two of Swords shows up where you're blocked, telling me that you have a little bit of fear about what's going on. So you're holding up your swords to protect yourself and making everybody else go away from you, when all you need to do is really become vulnerable and allow yourself to walk through your fear to get to the other side, so you can walk forward through the gateway. All right, very cool. This is the Seven of Wands. Here is your solution, and the Seven of Wands is telling me that, hey man, check it out. I have great ideas. I am willing to fight for them. I am going to put myself forward and see what I can do about this, and I'm good with it. I think it's a good option. I want you to fight for your ideas and put yourself out there in a way. As you're walking through this gateway, you should have your ideas taken into account. Cool. All right. Do it. Now, the following week, the 24th through the 30th of July, we have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is telling us that you're needing to walk away from a group of people or a person in your life who is no longer helping. They may have helped you in the past, but not so much anymore. And it's okay to let them go. It's just time to get going. I think this is sort of something you were working towards at the beginning of the month, but you finally come to the conclusion and are ready to do it. So allowing yourself to move forward and walk away from something, some person that is no longer useful in your life, a relationship of some sort, that's okay. Sometimes growing hurts and it's difficult, and it includes moving beyond other people that may be holding us back. All right, so keep that in mind. The Chariot is here, an area where you're blocked, and it says that physical movement, moving your business, moving your house, moving your personal location of other stuff, movement, travel may not be on the docket this week, okay? So don't take any big trips, all right? This isn't going to be a great week for that. It will stop you from handling your business. The Ace of Wands is right here telling me that as your solution, you have a big idea. If you stay put and release this friend person, you will be in a position to receive new ideas, all right? That's very cool. Exciting stuff. I'm going to go ahead and set these cards aside, and we will become ready to go deep on the first week of July, the 3rd through the 9th, as we pre-programmed these cards earlier. Let's do this, okay? Okay, so what we have here is, we were talking about the High Priestess, right? Trusting your intuition, your gut is telling you the right stuff. There's a cycle completing. Perfect. Yay, team. And it has something to do with some learning you've learned. Some learning you've learned. This is a Four of Wands, telling me that there was some schooling, some educational situation you were doing, and you have completed it. It is like you've come full circle with the whole process, and presto chango, you're graduating. Yay! Congratulations! Hooray! You have learned a lesson, and you are moving forward with it. We talked about the Three of Wands. Here is the area where you're blocked. So It means that you are not learning a lesson about something from the past. There is a past issue that is raising its ugly head. We want you to remember that. Come on, remember. Okay, because it's important. It has something to do with your financial foundation. You're about to repeat something from the past. That's silly. And in fact, feeling stuck. The Eight of Swords here is telling me that you're feeling a little stuck with the whole situation and powerless to make any choices. The same answer applies whether it's a block or not, and that is look at it from a different angle. You need to look at the situation, your financial situation from the past that's come back and is blocking you, and look at it from a different angle and say, hey, wait a minute. There might be another way. Let's try this a different way, okay? And we want you to do that. That's going to be super cool, okay? Now, the solution is the Five of Cups, where we are, in fact, walking away from something or understanding that we're obsessing a little bit on somebody from the past. Interesting. So, maybe this memory from the past that's blocking you has something to do with this person from the past. Because they always distract you from what's going on in front of you, all right? Check in with your partner. Your Lover's card is here to say that your partner will help you see what's true and right and won't distract you too much from that. And that's going to be a good thing, all right? Now, the Ace of Wands is here to say that, yes, indeed, big ideas are afoot. Keep your mind open and a journal nearby so you can do some writing down of whatever it is that you need to write down so that you, in fact, can keep track of your big ideas. Because your intuition is on point, right? We talked about that in the beginning. So, all of this is bringing forth this. This is wonderful news. Excellent. Look forward to seeing what comes next week, and we'll talk next week about the 10th through the 16th. Thank you.